One of the problems that I face is getting places on time. And that's an important problem to deal with because it not only then wastes my time, but it wastes other people's time. And I learned about how to do this well from my wife, Eleanor. And Eleanor is really, really great with time. When I have to get someplace, we were, for example, Eleanor and I were traveling to a party, and we'd gotten in the car, and it was 6 o'clock, and the party wasn't until 7. And Eleanor was starting to get stressed out. And I said, why are you stressed out? Like, what's the problem? We're like an hour early. And she said, but Peter, we're 3 hours away from the party. We were upstate New York. The party was in New York. We're 3 hours away, right? We'll never get there in time. We're going to be 2 hours late. And I said, but we're not late yet, right? Because it's still an hour before the party started. We're not late yet. This is my problem with time. Here's how she thinks. We have to be at the party at 7 o'clock. Which means that we have to arrive in New York by 6 o'clock, which means then that we have to leave upstate New York by 4 o'clock or 3 o'clock. And if we're going to leave at, let's say, 3 o'clock, that means that we have to have finished lunch by 2 o'clock in order to get everybody and the kids packed in the car and go. If we're going to finish the lunch by 2 o'clock, then that means that we really have to come in from skiing. We were at a ski house. We have to come in from skiing by noon, which means if they're going to get their 3 hours of skiing and they got to really get out skiing by 9 o'clock, if they're going to get out skiing by 9 o'clock, we have to wake them up at 6 in time for breakfast. And if they're going to get a normal, decent amount of sleep, they have to get to bed by 8 o'clock, right? Because they're young kids. And if we have to get by 8 o'clock, we have to feed them dinner by 6. And I'm sitting there 2 days earlier thinking I'm already late for the party in 2 days. And yet, she's right? That if you're going to get somewhere, you have to work backwards from where that place is. And you have to do what I call building in transition time. You have to build in transition time. There's no way that we can go from a meeting that ends at 4 to a meeting that starts at 4. We can't do it. And if we're booking meetings in Outlook, 1 hour meeting slots, even if you're on the phone, even if they're conference calls, you can't make that switch fast enough. And when you do try to make that switch fast, you lose all the benefit of thinking about what it is that you're going to accomplish. We have to go to half-hour, 45-minute meetings. We need 15, 20 minutes in between to think about how to make the next meeting productive, how to make the most use of what's going to happen next in our day so that we can really be present to that, so that we're not checking email in the middle of it, so that we can actually do what we need to do that would normally take us an hour and a half. We could do it in half an hour or 45 minutes. That transition time makes our day go much more smoothly. It ensures that we end up where we need to be in time. And it allows us to be present when we're sitting in the room doing what we're supposed to be doing.